Welcome back to segment 3. Glad to have
Welcome
you
back.
on Sunday afternoon.
Segment 3, Sunday afternoon.
Oh, what do you got there? That looks good.
You don't want to know what's
All right.
in there. All right, so look, you teased us a little bit with a little David Johnson talk. I just
Well-
want you to finish that thought before we move
I'll
on.
finish that thought real quick. We can get more into it next week. David Johnson's going to miss some opportunities because Carson Palmer's not there. They got one more year out of him when he didn't want to play. But, we can cover that next week when we have a little more time.
Well,
Let's get
let
back.
me just throw one question at you.
Okay. I love
Because
Carson.
of how
I
you're
love
teasing
Carson
this.
Palmer.
David Johnson wasted as a top 3 pick, yes or no?
Think about Mike Trout, Angels, David Johnson, Cardinals. The same kind of thing.
Okay, let me wrap my mind around that somehow.
I think David Johnson is the number one running back
Oh, and Mike Trout is the number 1 player in baseball.
in baseball. David
But
Johnson, number one player in
Shitty
football.
team, David Johnson, shitty team, old quarterback. Albert Pujols is Carson Palmer. Let me connect some dots here.
I guess
Are
Pujols
we-
is
is this
supposed
one?
to be the quarterback of the team, and he's
Oh my god. My
okay.
All right, that
Mind
actually,
blown. Tease for next week. We'll get back into that.
that was good.
That was
great.
good. That was nice. That was a nice
Jesus,
bridge.
man.
Nice bridge. Okay.
All right,
Anyway,
here's what I want to do. I want to talk a little bit. We're done with the draft order. If we didn't talk about it this week, we'll get you next week.
if you play better,
If you play better, or if you email us and complain, we might talk about it. I don't know. Let us go to. Let's talk about last season real fast.
okay.
Last season, we had a first female winner ever, which is good because the sexes are equal, at least on paper.
which they hope they are.
This year, give me your odds on another female winner. Who it would be, who it could be, and what? Who you got?
Jill Valdez is always in the weeds. She's always in the weeds looking to rip someone's head off. Brushing by that, I think Molly's always a threat. But Molly's just scary, and I'm scared of her. So I just have to say that, and I don't know how else to react.
So you don't actually think her team is good?
Her team's the best in the league.
All right.
Best I've ever seen.
Okay.
Best draft
Put
I've
your
ever
big boy
seen.
pants on, and let's talk about Jill Valdez,
Okay.
which is a great segue to Jill Valdez. Good drafter, great drafter, generally finishes very high, has a terrible injury curse. What does she need to do to go one more step?
Stop drafting for Chris. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Wait a minute. Are you insinuating?
I meant.
Are you insinuating?
I meant if she didn't waste her good picks on Chris's team, she'd be better. I'm sorry, I lied. I didn't mean anything by that.
I think what you brought up to the forefront here is that Chris actually doesn't draft.
I don't know if Chris has been present at the keyboard during the last few drafts, but I don't want to say.
Are you talking about not one, one, 2, 3, 4 times?
Well, he's probably like, you just give me a Patriot. And she's like, I'll give you someone better.
And then her team.
Her team wins. I don't know. Was that too much?
I don't know. It might be true.
We will find out as the year goes by. I didn't mean nothing personal.
Let's talk about this. Let's go. I'm going to give you 3 guys who did not make the playoffs last year.
Okay.
You tell me most likely to get in this year.
I think the.
I didn't give you 3 guys.
Okay.
Dude, go ahead. Who you got? I would say, let's go then you. Let's go me. And let's go wild card. Joe, who's not anymore, but now is Polo.
But we don't know who Polo is.
We don't know who Polo is.
Okay. I think
I know who Polo is.
out of those 3 guys, it's going to be you because you went on a tear last year after starting off more horribly than I might have seen anyone I've ever seen start off.
I'm glad you brought that up because I would like to talk about it. I started off 0-5.
0-5 and almost made the playoffs.
And then I raped the league for about a month and a half stretch, which I felt good. And then the last week of the season, you know who deuced me? It was a combination of Marco, you, and I think it was Ryan. Somehow there was 9 teams that were right there, and then all of a sudden I was out.
Poof.
All right, let's go. Good question here. The viewers have been asking about this question.
Okay.
Over the last 4 years, you've got Chris winning, Mike winning, me winning, Molly winning.
Chris, Mike, Tommy, Molly.
Of those 4, who has better hair?
Mike.
That's just not true at all.
I'm sorry.
I mean, can you back it up?
He just got married. You know, he went to the barber, got
So
cleaned up.
he must have good hair.
He
He
has
got
the
married.
best hair. He's married.
All right, let's go. Between those
Who
four,
else?
between those four champs, let's do a different one. Okay, between those four champs, who would win at Jeopardy?
That's a tough one. I would say Mike.
God damn it. Between those four champs, who is most likely to repeat?
Chris.
Say Chris, I'll kill you. God damn it. All right, look, we're going to take a break, and we'll get back to our final thoughts. And I'm going to bitch smack my brother while we're off there right now. Thanks. Falcons.